Welcome. Welcome. Airy Roos. Aloha, you were like third-ish. Talon. Yeah, so. Whoo, Das. Let's let's discuss. So for the cash event, or the who's the biggest spending guild event, because it is technically a guild event, but it has literally nothing to do with the shit that they say it does. You gotta build troops, cost money. We already went over all this. Boiling, what's going on? Next week it's gonna be spend money. I mean, that's basically what it is. It's spend my fucking money. And then the third week is kill troops. So we'll talk about it. So we're on week 1. I picked up a couple banks. I boosted a little. I got some decent points. My guild contribution is I'm rank 8. 203 million points. It ain't bad. It ain't fucking lunatic crazy like these guys. But toss. Lottie. Oh. Dash, welcome back for 7 months. One of my originals. Buddy, I'm glad you can come hang out. But I wish there was just better news. So I got 203. When I checked this shit, I was rank 8 here, and I haven't moved here, right? And I was pushing, and I had more banks lined up. And then I checked my I went to go check the world rankings. Kind of see where I was, right? I'm unranked now. I was perfect. I was at rank 69. I knew I wasn't gonna stay there, right? We still got. It is an event that they fucked up every which way from Tuesday. That's the easiest way I could say it. It's so fucked up. I don't even know where to start talking about how fucked up it is. So I was at rank 69, and I was like, cool. And then I was like, because that's the first thing I looked at. And then I looked at this. Mind you, I've already gone through 2 banks. 203 million. And first place has 9 times what I got. What? Second place, 7 times what I got. Third place, like 6.5 times what I... What? Okay. Well, Sneaky Squad's still up there. But if you see who's on our toes, who's the biggest spenders in the game? And it's kind of fucked up that they're still spending. Because here's the thing. Like, all of their big accounts, pretty much all of them, they're up for sale. So, they're closing in. But as a whole, SSQ just kind of comes together. SQ1 does too. They were like right close to us last I looked. CAE's up there. I mean, it's TWK. Whatever happened? Where was the red chickens at for Imp? I knew something was missing. That whole fucking family just didn't show up. Okay. But anyway, so I came here, and when I saw the solo rankings being as fucking ridiculous as they are, I was like, I'm not even gonna bother. Not even gonna bother. It's why. For me to go through 2 banks and only be at 200 million and not even fucking ranked. Yeah. And granted, I'm close to being ranked, right? But I mean, look at the sheer difference. I mean, I understand people go all out, right? But why? And that brings me to this, right? I talk about how they fucked it up. I don't think IGG even has a concept of when their own events are. So this event, Build Troops, should have been, if they were going to go in this order, right? Build Troops should have been the week of Imp. A lot of motherfuckers lost troops at Imp. People might have actually showed up to Imp. I mean, this time we had a decent showing, I guess. It was better than the last one. But if you did the Build Troops event before Imp, everybody's fucking coming. Because everybody's gonna be fat full of troops. Everybody's gonna send rallies. It's gonna be an exciting Imp. Unlike what it was. And then, crazy thought here, week 2, you know, the week where you gotta buy a bunch of shit, use artifact coins and royal coins, might have lined up with the fucking royal event that's going on right now. And then, crazy idea here. I know people would be more apt to spend more money on your royal event because they're going to get a shit ton of points for spending the money, and they're going to double dip you by buying the royals and using them during your event. Crazy. I know. I haven't even looked. Is next week KVK? If next week is KVK, whoever pulled the trigger on this event right here should be flat out fired. Fired. You missed it by a week. You went on vacation? It's this weekend. All right, well, it's all stupid. Guildfest is next week. All right, so, oh, that's right. KVK's coming up. We got the 3-way. I don't know, man. It just seems like all this is out of... As dumb as this event is, it could have been salvaged by doing it in the right order at the right time. Instead, you're going to have the spend royal coins when you cannot spend royal coins. See how there's a bit of a problem there? Yeah. I don't think they play this game. I think they collect the checks. I don't think a single fucking person at IGG who does anything with anything plays this game. We all know support doesn't. Because, man, have we gotten some... we've asked for explanations. Because, you know, English ain't their first language. And I get it. They make fucking ridiculous amount of money. Hire somebody. There's bilingual motherfuckers that can make this shit understandable. But instead, we open up tickets with support, or people do. I've done it. Y'all know I've done it. I did not do it this time, but somebody opened up a ticket with support because we wanted to know if we could leave the guild and not fuck up our points. Because if I was going to step out and get a bank or something like that, I don't want to fuck up my points. It doesn't. I tested it because I had to step out. We're 100 people. I tested it. Well, we tested it before I tested it. You know what I'm saying? I solidified it for me. So we can step out. You can step out, get your points, and get your shit, and come back in. Here's the nuts, though. You can step out and train and still make points for your guild and yourself. That's awesome. That is awesome. But it's gonna bring me some other points. So next week is gonna be a whole fuck whatever. It's who's gonna spend the most money, and if they're smart, it's a big if. If they're smart, they will at least have an actual cash event to get people to spend. But here's the problem. Normally these cash events are on the weekend. Normally. Sometimes they pop them up in like the late week, right? Did y'all notice what time this ends? It ends at 11:59 Saturday night. Week 2 begins at midnight Monday. So this event would not be going on Sunday. So if they had a cash event on the weekend, one day just don't fucking count. And it hurts because you want to ask, right? Is this right? We want to send a message or get a message back from IGG saying, the dates are just messed up. You know what I mean? Something. It's a 3-week long, 21-day event. No. The problem is we were told by support that we were not supposed to be leaving guilds and shit. It's wrong. So not only are they not giving the information, but instead they're doing it one worse and giving incorrect information. I'm always nice to at least the tier 1 people, because I don't expect them to know a bunch. They're probably outsourced and they're just handling minor shit, if they can. If not, they put in a ticket and they make it a little bit better. They're translators, right? For my work, the way I look at it is, when you call the help desk or something like that, you're not talking to the SMEs, the subject matter expert. They're there to try to make sense of whatever the fuck the customer's got to say, because 9 times out of 10 the customer doesn't even know what they're asking for. So they're trying to discern what the hell they're talking about, and then put it in actual lingo for the text to be able to use. That's the thought process. Don't get me started on that. But that's the way I look at like support when you do the contact them, like live chat. They're just there to try to, if they can help you, they're going to help you. But 9 times out of 10, their job is to figure out what the hell you're even asking for and pass it along. So always be nice to those people. And you'd be surprised. I've actually had some of them fix some shit for me. So, but yeah, they're a buffer, because let's just say, even in this digital world we've all grown up in, motherfuckers are still stupid. I mean, dumb as a bag of bricks. It is what it is. So, but if you have to contact them and ask them a question about anything or just whatever, understand that they're probably going to say, we'll have to get back to you within 24 hours, blah, blah, blah. But just be nice.
Jiggle, jiggle.
That's...
I'd like to see you wiggle, wiggle, for sure.
I appreciate it, bro.
Dribble. You know, riding
So,
in my Fiat, you really have to see it.
Yeah. Make sure you share social media. It's a 300,000 points. It's a drop in a fucking bucket, but it's 100,000 points a day. I really wish they'd come together with the, they just, at this point, this is so bad. Even me being as invested, and I'm not really that invested. I'm 2 banks and a bunch of speeds invested, right? I would like for them to just be like, you know what? I would respect it. If IGG put out a message, emergency update, maintenance, whatever, and just said, you know what, we fucked up. This event wasn't supposed to be out yet. It wasn't ready. I will do better. Please accept this gift. Maybe all the speeds, because they can roll that shit back. Please accept this gift as our apology. I would eat the cost, because I get to keep the troops, right? I would eat the cost of the RSS. Just give me the speeds back, take this shit away, and do it right. But it takes a special kind of person to admit when they're wrong. I don't think they're doing that. So, and I do have to say, there was a couple of things we forgot to talk about last time. But last time we ran kind of fucking long. So, that's going to bring me into this other thing now. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about last time, but I definitely there's something I would definitely need to talk about now. So, and it kind of goes with what some of y'all are saying. Some of y'all might have heard of a petition. I read it. It was good. It was well written. It was a good read. I know some people that signed it. Where do I start? IGG is going to give 0 fucks. 0. Even if there was a law from the place that the petition originated, that ain't fucking China. IGG is in China. So they ain't got to play by your rules. But, you know, you're a well-known player and you're boycotted. Except you're not. I wish I could actually, where are they at? They were up here. Even their little guilds are doing it. But, I don't know where they're at. I saw them up there. The people that are boycotting are playing, and they were on the leaderboards. I don't know where they're at now. But they were. So it was a good talk. But at the end of the day, I don't blame anybody. So here's what I explain to people, like, because when I bring problems, I like to bring solutions, and that was their solution, right? Because they weren't happy with the state of things. But the solution has to be somewhat viable, and you kind of got to stick by your word, or it all falls apart, because you're only as good as your word. At the end of the day, though, it's if you didn't care about the game, you wouldn't make that. Like, you wouldn't make a petition, you wouldn't sign a petition. You know, y'all wouldn't be here listening to me bitch about it. Like, if I didn't care about the game, I wouldn't bitch about it. I probably just wouldn't fucking play it. So, if you care about something, it behooves you to complain. You want it to be better. It's like, I like America. I love America. I complain about us all the fucking time. You know why? Because I want to see us get better. There's some fucked up shit that America does. I don't try to, like, divert it and say, well, so-and-so does it too. No. We can be better than that. And the games we play can be better than that. The events we get can be better than that. The drops we get for Guildfest can be better. And it's not me being greedy. It's not being like, I need more. No. It's the prize pools for certain things were good 4 years ago. The average player is better. It's further along. Now, if we get these, where's the prizes for this? We went over this too. They fucked up here too. These ranking prizes for the guild are supposed to be over here, minus the phone, right? And all these gangsta prizes should be for the guild, not solo. The solo prizes are light years better than the guild prizes. Light years. I don't know, man. Like, I've done some fucked up shit when I was, like, loaded and shopping. It was kind of fun sometimes, like not knowing why is there a box out there, and not knowing what you bought yourself. It's like Christmas. But I've never been fucked up and decided to, like, make an event. And that's the only thing I can think of. Like, when they were dropping what the event was going to be, when it was going to be, the prizes they were going to offer, I swear to God, it was like a retarded cat stepping on a keyboard. That's the best I can come up with. So, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, like I said, they're not going to change it. I would respect them if they did change it, but they're not. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Singapore. Whatever. It's kind of like Singapore ain't a fucking loss. You know what I'm saying? You get the gist. And it was the reason it even came into my mind like that is because I was listening to one of the podcasts I listened to, and they were interviewing the people that made Pirate Bay. And Pirate Bay is in Sweden, where it moved around. But they constantly get DMCA notices from America, and they would respond to them in colorful ways to explain how Sweden is not America and thus not controlled by American laws. But because America likes to bomb places, they gave them targets to bomb. It was fucking crazy. Like, those guys are something. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, let's take a look at the Gifts Galore. Gifts Galore, again, is pretty good. You see where I stopped, though. I'm not going for Champ, but if I was going for Champ, if I still needed some more Champ that I was actually chasing for, yeah, I'd get it. But with no cash event, and I don't really need more Champ, I'm going to pass. But everything leading up to this is worth it. Because you get Ashlight. Y'all know I'm an Ashlight junkie. So, yeah, there's our three-way. Three kingdoms, one cup, right? So, but so the other thing with the boycott, no, boycotts just don't work because people don't follow them. I even talked about it, and people, it would be pointless because people don't follow them. And now everybody's like, they see all these big accounts selling, and they're like, oh, it's the doom and gloom of the game and all that good stuff. And it's like, I don't see it as that. I actually see it as a, how do you put it? It's a potential. So if it's the same assholes that just keep jumping 6 figures, 7 figures into the game, nothing ever changes. But if those accounts, if the people playing those accounts are over it, they're going to sell. They might not sell for the price they want, or they even care, right? But eventually that means new blood will take over. Or instead of IGG putting out the naughty list, where's that at? Did it go away? Oh no, it's only in other language. Y'all saw the naughty list, right? Instead of banning the accounts that are using illegal third-party programs in the Royal Battlefield for less time than it takes to see the next one, maybe you should go for the head of the snake instead of the tail. By that I mean, why don't you look and see who's benefiting? Not who's using. Who's benefiting from these third-party programs? Do some of those fucking accounts. Peter, there was I think it's on, it's in Chinese. It might be gone now. Let me see. That's not it. I'm so spastic when I fucking click. Let me see if it's still here, because it was. Where? Nope. And it might not be here anymore. But basically, there was a list, and they redacted some letters of the names of the accounts. The first couple letters on a lot of those accounts were the same. I don't remember how they do their name. Is it GW was the accounts. There was a lot of them, but every single one of them, they were all feeders. They were boots and yeah, GWLH. Yeah. It was the little accounts that they use to cheat. It wasn't the accounts that were benefiting from them cheating. So, like, when other streamers talk about how they don't use bots, and they even stream, but every account that's filling them is a bot. Who is really to blame? Who do you punish that would have a better impact than some trash account anyway that's just there to be a boot or a carpet mule? Because if you got one, you got a lot more. Now, if you go after the motherfucker that is winning because of it, maybe that sends a ripple. Because let me tell you, if I had to choose between going to a Baron and using bots and having the bots possibly banned, but I still walk away with a win, or do I go to a Baron with bots and possibly win, but then I might have that win removed, the jewel removed, and I get a temporary ban my first time. That temporary ban would be for 8 days. 8 days. Just in case. I had a 1 week shield on. That way, not only would I have the jewel missing, but chances are I'm going to be missing some troops. Especially now that we get a whole fuck ton of troops back if you get hit. It's a punishment. Not only is your punishment you can't fucking play for 8 days, but you're probably going to have to do a rebuild too. You deserve it. But that's your first warning. The second one is a permanent ban. Not only do you not get, you could get the Baron Jewel. Nobody fucking gets it, right? But then your accounts get shut down. At that point, Raza, welcome back for 2 months, baby. If they did that, and I have to choose between my my little ones getting banned or me getting banned, fuck them bots. I ain't taking them. And if I ever, like, if it ever started to feel not legit, I would stop. Because it's almost like forcing people to have integrity. Because leaving it up to themselves, clearly, it ain't fucking working. So, at Raza, if you can't be true to yourself, you can't expect, you gotta look inward. You can't expect others to be truthful or honest or upfront with you if you're not upfront with yourself. So, and at the end of the day, the only person you really have to live with is yourself. So, that reminds me of the guy with the crypto exchange that just fucking went bankrupt. Yeah, he's living on a beach somewhere with a whole shit ton of money and basically said he ain't losing no sleep. And that pretty much tells you what kind of person he is. He just lost, I don't know, like $4 or $5 billion, and he ain't losing no sleep because it's $4 or $5 billion of your dollars, not his. So, let's see. I don't think it's possible, but it would be nice if bot activity automatically cancels the rally. Recalls the march if no recall items or gems. It's essentially a ban. So, the problem with that, though, is the trouble that they're having. Y'all have seen it. Whenever I've done Baron or something like that, I'll get your actions are too irregular. It's just me clicking a fucking button. So if I keep getting, if I'm just gangsta and I click fast, will the the false positives, they got to fix that. They got to tweak it. So, but if there is some, I mean, again, if they fucking played this game, you don't even need to be a genius to tell. You could watch and know if you played the game. I can watch a Baron and tell you if it's artificially enhanced. So it would be nice if there was some other punishments, because the punishments they have are shit. You're banning accounts that nobody gives a shit about for a time frame that matters to fucking nobody. So it's not even a punishment. I don't know. So yeah, it's like $8 billion owed to investors, and he's in trouble with SEC too, because he had started a hedge fund and was loaning money to the hedge fund. It's all kind of fucked up. But that's why he's not in the American jurisdiction, because he'd be under the jail. Because the second worst thing you can do in America is fuck with rich people's money. The first worst thing you can do is disrespect a police officer. You're lucky if you survive that. Second one, you're guaranteed to go to jail if you fuck with rich people money. As Bernie Madoff. So alright, so Jackie, I'm sorry. Doing tech, there is a way. There is absolutely a way. Especially now with AI and how we can utilize AI for behavioral analytics. It's a fancy way to say no human is perfect, and there's always going to be some fluctuation, and you're reading what that fluctuation is. If something is consistently exactly the same, because they read this shit in milliseconds, if it's exactly the same to the 100th of a millisecond, that's a fucking bot. It's easy. But maybe they don't want to kick out a couple bucks for, what is it? Microsoft has the AI you can rent. They all do. Fucking Amazon. I was messing around with some shit like that. Anyway. I hope that she gets a good price. That goes with it though. A lot of LH, when they sell those big accounts, they have some stipulations that they come with, and we've talked about it before. Let me tell you, if I'm paying six figures for an account, because I guarantee that's what they go for, 6 figures or more. If I'm paying 6 figures for an account, and you tell me I can't do something with it, I'm going to tell you how many dicks you can suck. So, because as far as I'm concerned, I can go in there and destroy everything. Literally, I could just kill all your troops, destroy all the gear, and delete the account. It's my fucking account. Don't tell me you can't fight against LH. Fuck you. So some people use emulators and keyboard mapping. Okay, I get it. I'm using an emulator right now. I'm using the Steam client because Steam client, hands down, is the best performing emulator. Hands down. It's not even in the same ballpark. LD Player, BlueStacks, what's the other one? I have them all, and I've tried them all, and they're all shit. Every single emulator outside of Steam allows you to do button maps. Steam does not. Natively. There's ways to do it. But it's it's the next, it's like another barrier. You're not just easily doing that like you can with the other ones. So, but it's still, I get it that it's sort of unnatural, but I'm still having to click in here, change gear, come out, switch this, look at this. I know you can do it super fast, but you still have to, it takes time to click from here, 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 and it might do it in under a second, or the program does all of it without ever changing anything, because it doesn't have this interface. It sends the code to these commands, not the actual like visual clicking and shit. So that's the difference with that. And I don't think, if you use like BlueStacks or something, first of all, it runs fucking terrible. And if you map it, have fun. I'm glad you tried. I tried it. I tried it for like building troops and stuff like that, and it just lags and it worsens over time. Don't even try and look at fucking Baron. It'll just shit the bed. And I got a gangsta computer. So, yeah. My thing is the bots that don't use an interface. Those are the ones that are consistently timed and easily detectable. They have trouble. Man, there's a lot of smart motherfuckers in China. There's a lot of smart motherfuckers in America. We can help. But let's see. I once saw while Chinese guild set on a full fort, same time 20 castles with same names ported in. Exactly. Yeah. Sent all back. Got the same new comp sent. It's gross, man. It really is. I'll tell you one of the projects I was working on, because I was like, I wanted to see what I could do with the game, right? I made a bunch of accounts. I got all those accounts to level 17, 18, somewhere around there. And then I put them all on, BlueStacks. I made each BlueStacks instance the multi-instance manager. I gave them bare minimum just to be able to run. And I opened as many as my computer would handle. And there was a decent amount. And then there's a button that you can click on there that mirrors your actions across all of them. So, I wanted to test something. I made a prison filler. It's exactly what you think it is. The problem is, even with my computer, as good as it is, I could not open enough accounts and have enough accounts open and function to fill a prison. So I could have, I think I maxed out at like 12. Now, if a couple people did it, but at that point, if you're going to involve more than one person, and this is what I tell everybody all the time, if our guild, if every single person in our guild that joins rallies or does rallies or anything like that, if you had just one castle, your alt, because you should have an alt. If you just had one castle that was over level 17, whenever we were going for a big ass target, every single person should be able to switch over to an account and send a lead in. A prison should be full like that. It shouldn't take me running 10 fucking instances or 5. But when I saw I couldn't do it with the hardware that is literally like bleeding edge new, I wasn't worried about it. I have some other parts and stuff. I was going to build a separate computer just to do it. it just wasn't worth it. So I gave up on it. But it was a good project just to see if it worked. So yeah, AM selling, all kind of motherfuckers are selling. Yeah, you can run multiple Steams. It's mirroring the actions across them all. That's where it gets kind of weird. If I could, I could probably have 30 Steams running. Let me one click fill a prison. I guarantee they'd fix some shit. So, yeah, synchronize. Kahlo and several accounts at the same time. Actually, it's interesting. It's every once in a while I like paying attention to Kahlo instead of just mindlessly clicking. 9 times out of 10 I mindlessly click now. So, but I think it's a good. I think that a prison cap is a good mechanic because how often does it really get full? So, I think it's a good mechanic. But on the flip side, I've benefited from it on more than one occasion. So, of course, I'm going to think it's a good mechanic, right? Yeah. Honestly, that's the reason why we haven't seen carpets in the fucking gem shops, because that's what they do. So, but we do them too. I do them. I have a couple accounts that I'll go get carpets on. They sit on gems waiting for the time where carpets come back around. So, anyway, let's see. Actually, let's see how we're doing here. Because I'm done. I've got 310 open. Today was not a good day. Okay. The reason it that caught me sideways. Maddie was at like 600. When I looked at it, like at lunch, I think. Yeah. That's about what I expected. So, I'm ranked 31. I did see that I need to just be ranked in the top 25 because I have 40 shards. As long as I can get top 25, I can 3-star it. And then I just need one more first. Or one first, right? I don't know. I think I might end up just slow rolling this one. But yeah, I need to bump up to like top 25. But and I'm close enough. How much time do we have left on the event? 2 days. Yeah. I'll hit top 25. Side note, I don't even this is. I was just trying to get the shit to pop for me today. This thing, I got it finally to drop yesterday. I got another one today. Like, what? So now it's 3-star. It's probably gonna be like what's it called? It'll probably be like the King's Journey set. I was like, I ain't never gonna get that. And of course, the one that I don't think I'm gonna get, I finished first. So, but what's this? I had nothing else to spend the brushes on. We're doing purples. I got the first purple knocked out. And we're close to another one, I think. Oh, yeah. 13 brushes away from another one. I kind of want to save... And then look, I'm down to 5. I kind of want to save my brushes or my points for next week, just so they count for something. I think I'm going to have to. Yeah. I love y'all, but next week we're going to do it, and I'll get some more upgrades. Because that just means that whenever we do, like, being so close, whenever the day flips over and this comes up again, I'll have another purple one down. So figured out why you weren't seeing the 20% bonuses. You didn't have the newest download of the Diamond ABK, but now it doesn't show your app point payment either. So that's the thing. You can't have both. It sucks. You can have the IGG diamonds or the Aptoid diamonds, but you can't have both on the same device, unless it's like your PC or something. Like my phone, I have Aptoid, and my computer, I have all the other versions, every other version. But phone, I have Lords installed 3 different times. I have Aptoid, Huawei, and Amazon. So, but I don't make purchases on Amazon. I think Avatrex is pushing them for something. Depending on where you live, it might be a good deal, but you have to buy like $400 worth at a time to get the best percentage. And the problem, at least where I live, when you make the purchase, when I buy the Amazon coins, no tax. When I spend the Amazon coins, I pay tax. And my tax is 9%. So if I'm saving 20 and kicking out an extra 9 on tax, fuck that. So right now they have the IGG said they're doing a 20%. So if you don't have 20% on Aptoid, you can do that. I don't think it's going to show me on here, but they haven't done a 50 in a while, and I looked at Aptoid to see if Aptoid was going to have an extra 5%, but I don't see one for Lloyd's coming up either. So, but we had a couple of the 50% bonuses kind of close together. So, I mean, you can't see it, but I still have a bunch of diamonds saved up. That Bursting with Riches is good. What am I don't even see what I'm getting out of here. I'm close. I don't know. I only have an hour and a half to get it, and honestly, I don't think if I got the bursting, if I got all the burstings, I don't think that would get me there. Or it might get me close. Honestly, I've been so busy with shit, I don't even know what I get anymore. I log in, get my packs, and don't check it anymore. Like, I usually do that on the way to work, or right when I get to work, and then I forget what the hell I even got. So we got some Astrolite to open. Some Steam Path. I don't like jambling those because I get shit-ass luck. I got 2 blues. I only need like 300 more. Embers. Oh, we do have some fortune chests and some wishing stars. Okay, I must have got another round. How are we looking? You know, I was waiting until we got 1,000 champ chests, but I think I want to do the champ chests. Because it's been a long fucking time since we did champ chests. And we need a few. So, on the event, they had, I got I think like 3 of these. So, still need more. Because I think I'm close to, what's it called? The last cup. Close. How bad is the power cores? Yeah, I got 1. Oh, look. Check that shit out. Alright, so. It's another one. It's another one. If you have diamonds, are they all Aptoid, even though I can pay through PayPal and Amazon? Yeah, the diamonds are diamonds. Once the diamonds are on your account, it don't matter how you got them. So let's see. Yeah, we need a lot. We're not gonna hit it. But we're at 24%. 24. Let's knock some shit out. we got? I just want to make sure we ain't got nothing else I'm missing at Alternate Guild. They really need to change, at least change the fucking name, because it has nothing to, it's so stupid. Alright. Alright, let's start it off with champs. It has been a very, very long time. I don't even know if I'm overdue or what. That's how long it's been. So, it's dinner time, and she wants to make sure I know that she's there, so she is fucking shit up. All right, we're gonna open all 951. The question I have for you, right here, right now, do I get one gold? And it has to be a natural. Has to be a natural. But do I get one? Just one. That's all I ask. I need a ton of them. At least 7. I'm curious if I get one now. Maybe they'll give me one now to incentivize me to try to finish. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, if you load diamonds on Aptoid, log in another thing, as long as you have, like if I buy diamonds on Aptoid and log into the IGG diamond store, my diamonds are still there, and vice versa. So like when we do the beans deals thing, when we look for the 50%, and when I jump around and shit, I'll use my computer here to do that because I have the Aptoid version on my phone. But once I use the computer and load up all the diamonds, I can pull up my Aptoid account on the phone, like my Aptoid version of Words Mobile, and have all those diamonds. So it's, trust me, I've done it. I've done it a lot. So, all right. Cleanse that aura. All right. Yeah, there's 2. Here we go. I just want to see a gold. Ooh, baby cakes. Jackie said a purple. You got a purple. I'm good with a purple. I'd be better with a gold though. But it's a good start. It's a very good start. Green. I mean, it's green. It's a green, right? For commons, it's a green. Motherfuckers. I swear. We're gonna give you everything except for what you want as gold. Because fuck you, that's why. 1 common. Okay. I don't know. It still gets me. Just seeing the gold, it's like, you see the color, and then the split second hits you, and it's not what you're looking for. 2 greens. All right. 1 green. Here we go. What's up, Crix? Jackie. I think you control this somehow. We're gonna go with no shot. Poison points. That you. I hope whoever won, because I can look, but I hope if you win with the poison betting against me when we should have hopes and dreams. I hope you don't complain about losing them points to people that actually back and believe. So, Now, I'm not saying bet all your fucking points on believe, but what is this? What? What is this? Special gift for a special day? Where the fuck did this come from? Was there an event I missed? Okay. Fortune chests. Oh, it was in a galore. Okay, okay. That just, I'm telling you, I don't fucking pay attention. I'm like, it looks, yeah, it's good. All right, let's see where I'm at here. 13 million. All right, we're at 3.87. I got one round of the good shit. Should I gamble or just go for it? I think we're gonna go for it. I'm not even gonna gamble if we win. I'm gonna go for it a little bit because it's a good time. So 14 hasn't been hit in a minute. Hasn't been hit, and I say in a minute. Hasn't been hit for the elite jackpot in over an hour. It's a good time. And I got money bags in there, or trickster. It's a collector's item. If you've seen my bags, you know I will keep shit. So I did have to open up some gold and food, so I actually have room for these 200Ks for a change. They still owe me a shit ton of gold. I'm telling you, if you do this relatively a lot, it doesn't even have to be a lot. If you've been playing for a while, check your bags. Check your bags. If you have 65,000 whatever and change, you're capped. But you can always put in a ticket with support, and they will refund you the shit that you're over. So it's not really gone. You just can't see it right away. I'll also tell you, there was some discussion yesterday or this morning about the wording on week 2. I know, we're going back to this stupid ass event. But the wording on week 2 was something along the lines, and this is just me playing it out of my brain, right? Not actually seeing for myself. But the wording on week 2 apparently was confusing to the point where it was, how many stars do you open? Not use. Open. If that's right, that's even more retarded. So I wish I could figure out how to jamble this, because I can't put a jamble on do I win a jackpot, because that's too easy to say no, right? But man, it would be great to prove all you motherfuckers wrong. But if I do win, everybody gets paid. It's used? Okay. It must have been this morning they were talking about it. But yeah, it's again, you can ask and they can tell you. That don't mean it's right. You hope that it's right. What's up, Bison? Gold means my Talon, you have no idea. When I was like chasing champs still, I used to get my packs in the morning and I would wait more often than not. I would wait until I got off work to open them. Like, and thankfully we have a gym at work. I'd go, get off of work, go to the gym, get all my shit, and when I'm sitting in my truck in the parking garage, before I'd leave the parking garage, I would open up my champ chest. And there's been a couple times where I just kind of sat there. And it's almost like you have to, I don't know how to explain it. You got to reason it to yourself, like, it might not have been this good this time, but it'll be better next time. But there were some times, man, I would need like 3 purples or some shit to finish a piece, and I'd have 2 full rounds or something of rising and not get 3 purples. Yeah, talk me off the ledge. It's there's been many of times where it was less than pleasant to open those champ chests, or like when Loco opened 11,000 of them for me and didn't get a single gold. Not one. It's like PTSD kicking in. I gotta fucking get that 1,000 yards there because I'm fucking all the money I blew on champ just because of my terrible luck. That's when people are like, "Oh, how much does a set of champ cost?" I don't know. How fucking lucky are you? Could be cheap as shit. So, I honestly think that and I know they didn't have Rising at first, but Rising is definitely the way to go because it's still expensive. Don't get me wrong. Like, Rising ain't cheap by no means, but it's light years better than what it was, and even then, it's still terrible. So, my parking lot is separate. It is it's 4 floors. 4 or 5. 2, 3. I think it's 5 floors. So it goes high enough. So we all joke because my building is 4 stories, but it's like, yeah, we're going to the 5th deck. Sometimes, man, I'm telling you, there's just days. Today was one of them, or sort of. I ended up having to leave and coming home because I got up this morning and I almost couldn't take a shower. Let me rephrase. I didn't take a shower. I took a drizzle. I had like no fucking water pressure whatsoever. And no idea why. I have an idea why, but there was no notification. They're doing some work on the water pipes, like the fire hydrant across the street. Somebody fucked up. The hot water, it's cold here. The hot water doesn't come out of the shower head hard enough to steam the bathroom. It doesn't. It just trickles down, and I'm like, it was terrible. It's terrible. And I take 2 showers a day. Take a shower in the morning before I go to work. Take a shower when I get home after the gym. Like, yeah, it was bad. So I had to come home and call the water company. The water company's gonna come out and check it. They didn't. But the inspector or whoever the fuck the guy is that comes out, they can come out between the time you put the ticket in and 6 p.m. They cannot narrow it down any better than that. I'm like, what? Thankfully, I can telework. But if I had to take off of work all day and you motherfuckers don't show up, yeah, we're gonna talk. So, unfortunately, like most things, you can bitch all you want. You're not gonna find another. There's no other water company. They're the only ones. Same thing with our electric. I fucking hate our electric. We had power outages yesterday. It was kind of cold. I say cold. It was cold for down here, and a little drizzle and a little wind. Nothing, no extreme, any of that. And power was going out all over the fucking place. We pay these people egregious amounts because they've upped their rates. My bills this year were so much higher And I got new windows, I got spray foam insulation, I got all kind of shit. And my electric costs were higher. And we pay with taxpayer money, they get tax breaks, all kind of shit. And yet they can't build an infrastructure that's worth a fuck. Alright. It just drives me nuts. But what are you going to do? It's the fuck you pay me model. Because you have no choice. The other option is like having Texas choice where people are dying. I'll pass on that. So, but like people are against government regulations. Let me tell you. You'd be surprised how much better things could be if there was actual regulations. Thankfully, we can drink the water. Mississippi's having a problem with that right now. But I don't know. I go back and forth with people about shit, and it's like you don't realize how good you could have it. But most people I know just kind of give up before they even fight. And that's like the whole don't rock the boat idea and shit like that. But the thing is, change if you don't ever speak up. So, and then you have the vocal minority that are fucking nut jobs, and shit changes in their favor. So, it's worse for the people that keep quiet. It'd be nice to fucking hit this shit. I could use the gems. If I hit this, I still wouldn't even use the gems next week. They could eat my ass. So, because I'm gonna open more. because the jackpot is 15 million. It was 14 million. Yeah. I'm here for the gems. Not that it's going to be decent points, but I think more people are going to be doing it. I think right now is a good time, though. 15 million, everybody's saving up for next week. I'm sneaking in this shit. I'm going to sneak in and get paid, and then I'm going to have gems. That means if I win this, I can build a fuck ton of T5. Because if y'all didn't see, my might is like, I'm just under 2.7 now. I got fat. We have to have an event where I can lose some fucking troops. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I forgot we were going to talk about that. So week 3. With finding out that we can leave guild and still keep our points, or still gain points, not just keep them. You can still earn points outside the guild. Here's what I guarantee anybody's going to do. Most people are going to farm alts, right? But I could just as well step out, shelter my leader, and let my guild counter me. I'm going to lose some T2. Or I can step out and just send solos into other people in my guild. I'm keeping the kills in-house, I'm keeping the EDM in-house, and we're both getting points. Yeah. If they're gonna fuck up the rules and fuck up the way the event is and put this shit out like it is, why not use it to your advantage? So I'm gonna fucking go hit cred. Or I'll probably pick somebody that has lower kills and just hit them to give them kills. So, and Bruce, that was a good. We were thinking about that too. Like if we sent traps and stuff out, and it's a good idea. But I don't see. Not everybody watches us and knows the strategies and stuff like that. But like. If it was a KVK and it was points for KVK, yeah, we're going to send groups of motherfuckers out, right? and you're hungry for kills. But this, we have no reason to hit any castles other than our own. Because if we hit it, if we got traps that moved in, some of them think they're slick. They're not. This ain't our first rodeo. LH might hit you, but they're fucking dumb. But if you start attacking something, we're not sending T2, T4 rallies, right? So if we start attacking something, we're killing T2. That trap or potential trap is getting a bunch of T4, T5 kills. We're not. And at some point, once the trap's done eating up a bunch with their T2, they cap how much points you can get from T2. Thank God, because then we just know certain people that are constantly going to get it. But it's just I don't see the point. If I can fill my if I can go manners, like you're saying, full manners, send camps out, or and fill infirms, or manners, I think they said is better because of it's how they're killed or something. I tried to make sense of it last night, but my meds were kicking in, so it didn't. I don't see how it's different to put camps out or just hit a castle, because you're still getting 60% back, right? So, but I can just full send it, single solos at castles. Tell me you're going to sit cav front, I'll just send you 375,000 leaderless solos with imp, and we're going to both get paid. But do I want to rally you? Don't make me pull up. They saw your real gear. because the points still work. Venom. We tested it with leaving guild and training a troop right now. If you leave your guild and train troops, test it. Not only will you get points, but so does the guild, even when you're not in it. So unless they fix it, I'm going to abuse the shit out of it. Yeah. So, and that's why y'all are here. Because I don't mind sharing this stuff with y'all. I could keep it to myself and we could just do it. And eventually people will catch on, right? I'd rather just tell y'all. I'm playing by the rules. I just think the rules are fucked up. So I haven't done an actual player rally in a while. So yeah, if you go for the castles, you don't have to worry about somebody else coming in and stealing your kills or any of that shit. Yeah. And honestly, anybody that's really trying to push it, they're not going to be worried about looking around the kingdom for kills. Honestly, I think week 3 is probably going to be the slowest rally week, just because 90% of the time you're probably looking at a trap, and it's a waste of time. Once I fill up, once I fill up on however many points I can get from T2s, I have really zero incentive to hit any other castle. So yeah, I think just sending. I'll set up like a leaderless or a couple leaderless battalions, and just keep sending. Make it easy. Shelter your lead. Just slide the bar. Autofill. Well, that's the thing. I'm at 2.7. I ain't never fucking 2.7. I've been 2.5, and that's kind of thick. 2.7 is ridiculous. And you got some people that are just Looney Tunes, Maddie. But when you have more money than sense, what does it matter? Like, I want to zero Maddie. I'll tell you, the Zero and Maddie would take so fucking long. We could probably make accounts to fill her prison. You could probably get to level 17 castle before it was over. Well, that's the other thing too. Like, and I thought about it because if I had all this fucking might, man, I'm never going to be able to move. I'm gonna have lead boots. But if a lot of other people are doing the same shit, it don't really change anything. God damn. Oh, that's why I didn't fucking win. I forgot to click that. Why didn't y'all tell me? I can't believe nobody's hit this shit since we've been doing this. I mean, we're almost at 17 million. If y'all, look, if y'all could still hear me, play some fucking... You might want to save it for next week. Do you want to win 17 million gems or get some points next week? Someone in our kingdom is selling 2 billion worth of RSS prices got sky high. Sky high. Compared to what they have been. They used to be higher, but more people have RSS now. So, but the prices are going to fluctuate. It's priced on demand. I don't pay gems. It's easier for me just to PayPal somebody. Like, and I got a lot of friends. So, like, I placed an order. I had a dude I used to be in a guild with who I used to do, like, pack loading for. And he's like, hey, man, I don't know if you need, like, he just hit me up out of the blue. He's like, fuck. Hissap 0502. That sounds like a legit account. Let's see. 0502. What we got? He's a trader with his 21 stars. At least it's not an alt. So, Grats, you son of a bitch, getting my gems. Yeah, son of a motherfucker. Alright. Alright, well, now we got to get the stars back, right? Let's see where we at. 3.2. We got a full round. Let's see if we can get some stars back. One more check. 3.23 and one full round of the new pack. So it should be better than Frosty. Get your points. You ready? Do I end up with 3.825 or more? I love the fact that I got to reuse that. The bursting pack is good for stars. So, yeah. It's good for stars. It's not as good for energy, of course, because you don't have that many fortunes. You get more of the wishing stars. So, I mean, there's that. But 805 fortune chests and 135 wishing stars. And we're looking for about 600. With fortunes, you should expect out of one full round of fortunes about 500. Should. Not me. But I think that the new pack is a little bit better. So I'm hoping. We did end the last opening with like a super fucking jackpot with the wishing stars, and I got 37 tens. So we're gonna start with the fortunes though. We're going to start with the fortunes. Okay. Not great. Definitely not that shitty. Okay. Okay. All right, that feels a little bit better. I was hoping we didn't start going down this fucking road again, because it was about to get real nasty. Yeah. I do have a lot of energy right now. Okay. Yeah. I'm ready. Cots need to come out. There we go. All right. And 1620s. It's pretty good. Let's get the last 5. That was 5. Okay. 5 chests. 5 chests. Jeez. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh, that one. It's not good. But we know it ain't over. Oh, it's bad. Oh, God. It's bad. All right. I don't know. We did pretty fucking good on fortunes. All right, we got at least 300,000 off of fortunes plus whatever. So that's 300,000 in jackpots. So I think we got there. 3.825. Oh yeah. 4.06. I'm gonna venture to say that pack is a lot better for stars. So, believers, get your points. See, it was good. And now it's like I didn't spend any. And I have a bunch for next week. Aloha. You shouldn't have been against me, asshole. You can't be mad. Let's see. We're just going to open these. That's about what I expected. And then we got gems to open. 389 of these fucking things. How do we even do this? I got, oh, what the fuck is this? Sure. 4.57. God damn. And 389 of these. I'm going to break up the calculator. We're going to open these motherfuckers up. 389. And plus 4, 5, 7, 3. All right. Okay. The gold mains was a stretch. You're right. It's always a stretch. Stars were a little more. We're a little more consistent. We're gonna do these chest of splendors. And because I'm terrible with math, I have 4.573 right now. We have 389 of these. We could do real good. We've done real good on stream before. But I'm going to keep things in perspective. Do I end up... Now remember, this is to add on top. So do I end up with 4.8 million gems? I have 4.57. 389 of these. I'm not asking too much, but I want to know if I get to 4.8. It's like 203. 230,000. 230,000. What? No. It's like, yeah, it's like 200,000. So I think this one might be tough. But we'll see. Or I might just be opening these bitches and ain't nobody getting paid. Or somebody's playing the odds. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Oh, God, that was terrible. I'm going to tell y'all. I did the rough math based on 500 each. So, something to keep up. Oh, my. All right, that hurt. That hurt. Ooh, that hurt. That feels better. Yep. So, I tried to told you, but you ain't wanna hurt me. There we go. All we needed was one good one. All we needed was one good one. 4.92. I don't even need to open it up to check. Believe us, I'll get your points. That was a good one. 4.9. That was. It only took a jackpot. Actually, we made it without the jackpot because it would have been 4.82, and 4.8 was what we're going for. So, won the jackpot. It helps. I ain't mad. I'm good with the jackpot. This is garbage. All right. The finale. 38 times 2 minus 19. Get your points. Pick up your points. We got one more to go. And then it's dinner time. Let's see. Oh, just to give you all an idea. I got bored. Or let me rephrase. I'm lazy. I have 60 million troops. But I got tired of hitting all the other buttons. So I made 11 million T4 imp. This will make it easier when it's time to lose them. Because I'm just going to send imp. So I wonder if I should sit in front. This is just, it's ridiculous. I'm gonna still build some T5 because I like to have round numbers. I thought about doing like 3 million of each T5, but I might do like 3 million imp and cav. Range, I don't need that many. So, but, I mean, it's all out of whack for now. It won't be this way after week 3 because all this shit's going the fuck away. So, but, yeah, I think I ought to sit, like, maybe I ought to sit, like, imp wedge. Or really fuck with him and go cav wedge. I'd never think of that. Alright. Last one. Do I get, or do I end up with... Here's the one, because we got a mountain to climb here. We are at 24% to the next upgrade. We need a lot. I want to know, do I get 57 or more? And it's all in the algorithm, 57. cots aren't out today, huh? That'd be too good. No. Oh, man, I gotta save. I might as well wait, or... Do y'all know when cots are coming out again? Are they gonna be out for the next week's rotation? Because they don't do a full rotation of monsters within 5 days, so we might not have cots out. That would suck. Because I'd love to use my energy during that. What we got? I need to find a level 3 to hit. I don't want to hit... let me rephrase. I need to find a level 3 flower. Nope, nope. Son of a bitch. It ain't usually this hard. 1s, 2s, 3 nos, 2s. There we go. Let's see what we got. Do I even have the... Yeah, I got heroes. I don't know if this is right. That's like one of the canned hunts for physical. I know my magical team off the back of my hand, but my physical team I don't. So, come on. Come on, little guy. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. All right. All right, let's see what we get. 57. 57. There we go, baby. All right, all right. 63 believers. Get your boots. 57% Jamble. No. I don't think I'm even up to 57%. Yeah, I'm at 40%. Nah. Nah. Because I'm not doing too bad. Now that I'm not really chasing artifacts anymore, I can focus a little bit on Royals and Astrolite. And that's actually been easier to stomach. So it'll be a lot better once Astrolite's done, but now it's a race. Who's going to get done first, Astrolite or artifacts? So technically I still need 5 of these fucking things. Where's it at? Unobtained. And this is the one you gotta get from winning. So technically I need 4. But you can always buy a little. I got little bits of frags. So, and then we'll have another bust tomorrow. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. All right. Well, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, beans of all sizes, thanks for hanging out. We'll revisit this. This event of sorts next week. We have KBK this weekend. We'll see. It's a 3-way, so it might not be too bad. It does start at 11 p.m. my time, so probably not going to be awake for it. Especially knowing what we're going into. It's going to be a shit KBK. Let's just get it real. So we'll see. Anyway. Well, wherever y'all are in the world, I hope you have a good morning, a good evening, or a good afternoon. And until next time.